hello. Just wanted to say thank you for this opportunity to join IEEE again this year. It is unfortunate that we aren't able to see each other in person, and that right now I feel like I live a little bit in a Brady Bunch world where everyone's in a little box of some sort. But I think now more than ever, it is important for us to be able to address these issues that we've talked about and touched upon. And I was looking over the agenda and the topics, and I think the robustness in terms of how technology and we can think about how we can rebuild a better normal, especially as we were talking about reopening. Thank you so much, Mohammed, to your welcome. And I know San Jose State and so many of our local educational institutions have been great partners with us because truly they're helping us build the future. And so when we talk about things like reopening schools and reopening our businesses, we are looking at things, and that's where data does come into play for a lot of us in this past year and a half with COVID responsiveness, for us to be able to not just get the messaging out, but also to track and be able to target on how we can focus. I'm really proud to say that to date right now, Fremont stands at about 94% single shot in the arm and fully vaccinated, just shy 80%. So we are doing our best with that. And then in terms of the COVID rates in the city, we have been able to, despite being the second largest city in the Bay Area and the fourth largest in population, we in Alameda County have always stayed in the median. And so because of that constant dialogue and that communication with our healthcare providers, we've been able to track our beds, our case rates, and even work with the partners such as skilled nursing facilities, because it's not just about us individually as a city, but how we function and to keep the health and wellness. So everything from the physical health, the physical health, and the mental health that we're looking at. When we talked about fire, I'm looking out the window and I saw that when I came in today, it is a little cloudier, but thankfully it's not like the apocalyptic skies that we have seen in the past. And we have been able to work with providing mutual aid. And I have to give my heart out to all the firefighters and all those who are volunteering to help serve the community in this time period. We have had different strike teams participate from our city. But because of that and seeing the past responsiveness and the challenges that we face, such as with power and stability, we are very proud that of our fire stations, 3 of our 11 fire stations can microgrid. And we'd like to be able to prove our technology, not just in terms of using it for solar, but in case of a natural disaster, the fact that we're able to island. And so we're able to run on our own power if we need to for about 13 hours in those stations if we need to. We hope to never have to, but it's one of the things it's good to have if we need to. Those are some of the reasons I think, because we are being thoughtful in our climate action plan and sustainability and resiliency. We were just recognized by for leadership in that area. And we were recognized with a Vanguard Platinum Award from the Internet Institute of Local Governments just this last Friday. Some of our goals that we were recognized for are 26% reduction in community greenhouse gas, 26% in our agency reduction, 46% for agency energy savings, and 33% in our natural gas savings. And this is part of our update right now. We're in the process of updating our climate action plan and not just talking about signing on to pledges, but actually taking visible actions that our community can participate in and help us achieve and accomplish those. But when it talks about, I know we're talking about different innovations and startups and the companies that are in the area. We are pleased, yes, to have so many EV and efforts in terms of the infrastructure, which I think helps with the adoption, having the policies, whether it's things like on how we have those when it comes to construction and buildings, having those chargers alongside of that, working with partners. And we are fortunate to have one of the larger automobile manufacturers, Tesla, in the area. But we also have Gridscape. We also have Delta Electronics. And so they partner with us in trying to create a lot of these innovations. And these are things that right now, when we're looking at reopening and with the changes that you're seeing at the federal level and the infrastructure, we are hoping to leverage that and take advantage of that too. We are proud to have said in the past, we piloted a couple years ago the Tesla patrol car, not just for the image, but for the actual functionality. And we are in the process of doing a second test right now, pilot test with a larger version. We noticed as equipment, it's harder to fit into some of the smaller vehicles with all the gear. And so we're trying to pilot that. But that also comes into the innovation that we see right now. We're proud to say that when it comes to advanced battery manufacturing, we have 900 manufacturers in Fremont and 140 are in biomedical, which is critical at this time. But when it comes to battery, besides the Tesla battery factory, which is allowing usage of the construction of batteries without using the wastewater impact that you've seen in the past, we also are home to Innovix, which is going to be making some of the batteries for the Ford F-150s, as well as for a lot of the commercial usage, because the way that they have a unique architecture and design that's proprietary. And we also have Enter Venue, which is just celebrated 17th month anniversary just a few weeks ago, and is also in the process of expanding. I think the best product that we have in Fremont by far, and I can't take recognition for this, is the people that we have on our city staff, the people that we have in the team, and the people that we have in the community. And we have an incredible diversity of people in both ethnicity, heritage, and also social economic. And as someone touched upon earlier, we have home right here in our City Hall. It's literally at the back of our parking area behind City Hall is our Housing Navigation Center. And why is that important for us? I think for us, we are also a compassionate city. And I believe in delivering that. And I thank my council members for joining me unanimously in that vote. But in this past year, when we are facing so many challenges with health and wellness, to be able to take, we shared in a 6-month report, 44 individuals, which is about half of what we normally could serve if it wasn't for the COVID restrictions in having some space and better health management. But we took 44 individuals and we're able to help over 21 of them already, this is our 6-month report, get housed. 75 to 80% of them were able to secure part-time jobs. And then things like individuals in our community, such as a Boy Scout, who helped refurbish 28 bicycles so that people could get to and from work. To have wraparound services that are nearby, like our Fremont Family Resource Center, have been really key to us in our humanity. And the final example I'd like to share with you right now in this moment, besides AAPI hate, which I think is something that our city has spoken up on, and I, as one of the former national leaders for Asian Pacific American municipal elected officials, I was the immediate past president. We spoke on this issue in Afghanistan and other areas, but right now in this moment with Afghanistan and some of the challenges, I'm proud that our city was able to submit a statement and also to create a fund. And as of yesterday, it's only been live for a couple of days. We had, as of yesterday morning, raised over $56,000. And we're calling upon this humanitarian crisis and to help with not just getting people the services, but also teaching people. So that's why I think also the final program I would say that I'm proud of this past year is ELF, which is Earn and Learn Fremont. We took 21 individuals who had been impacted from COVID. They lost their jobs or have been impacted by retail and other areas. We were able to connect them with a manufacturer for 8 weeks, and they were paid $18 an hour. And then also at the same time, simultaneously have a program for smart manufacturing online on site at the workplace for 6 weeks through Ohlone College for the smart manufacturing program. And I would love to partner with any other educational institution, but at the end of that time period, all set of the graduates were able to secure jobs making between $26 and $28 an hour. And the stories that touch my heart isn't just the financial, it's the fact that a mother who is a single mom with 4 kids was able to get a place that was able to help her get promoted and help her children then with their education. It was also a person that was formerly homeless and was having tough troubles getting to work, that his colleagues and people helped to get him, help him with the purchase of a used car so he can get to his jobs. So it's about building that community that we need to see as we move forward and how we can do this together. So I just wanted to encourage all of you as you look at technology, it's about how we can utilize it, but hopefully how we can utilize it to help our communities have a better foundation and provide more equity and resources to help people build a better future. So on behalf of all of the members of City Council in Fremont and all my staff and team, we encourage all of you to continue your pursuits to build this better future, to build a better city, and to build a better health. And I wish you all the best and for you and your families as you reopen and as you pursue this conference. And I look forward to hopefully be able to join with you. I apologize that I'm going to be leaving in a little bit and I will hopefully join you later today, but we are in the process of launching the first campground also in the Bay Area at Dumbarton Quarry. And so I'm just going there to set it up for a little bit for this weekend, where we'll be able to open it. And it's important that right now we have the opportunity to have resources to nature and to have accessibility to our community for the wellness. So peace be all with all of you, and I wish you all the best and look forward to continuing to serve with you and hopefully perhaps on a broader scale in the future.